10 years, I was the pastor at Community Church Without Walls, a church in a lower income part of Birmingham and West End. My journey there, though, really started back in college. I was really looking for a church that really took ministry with the poor seriously, and several people mentioned Church of the Reconciler. I became a member of the congregation, participated in worship there, and I got to see that homeless men and women actually had faith that was greater than mine. There was so much that I could learn. I went there thinking I was going to help out, going to serve, and actually I went there and I became transformed. And it was there that I received my call to ministry, that when I was exposed to a church that was doing ministry with the poor, my life was changed. I met Jesus anew, and God called me into ministry. That if it had not been for that experience, I doubt I would have ended up in seminary, and I doubt that I would be a pastor today. And that's why I think exploration is so important. In the North Alabama Conference, we want to discover, develop, and deploy spiritual leaders. And I think one of the best ways we can do that is by giving people an opportunity to see God at work on the margins, to see God at work in low-income communities, not because they need us to come and change them, but because that is where Jesus is. Scripture tells us that Jesus identifies with those the world considers to be the least. And so it only makes sense that we can find spiritual leaders in those places, that those of us who don't come from backgrounds of poverty can have our own lives transformed and experience God's call anew in those contexts. And so exploration is an opportunity for us to, one, discover leaders who are in those communities that might have been overlooked, but also to give people who are in backgrounds similar to mine an opportunity to encounter the transformative love of God in those places. We are incredibly grateful that this year's annual conference offering will go to support the work of the Ministry with the Poor operational team and to support that priority throughout our annual conference. Your church can have a real impact in helping provide opportunities like exploration and helping provide training and resources for churches to really connect with communities of need.